Guys, I almost forgot. I come up out here, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this car ready here. This is a 73 Chevy Camaro. I almost started it. I haven't started it yet. We're getting ready to start her up. Do a little test drive, take her down the road. Sorry the video's kind of bouncy. I just have my cell phone on me at the moment. Didn't feel like going to get the GoPro, so this is a cold start. And she starts up real easy. Oh wow, we got a horn working on this one. We got wipers working on this one. This should be a good ride. Let's get her cleaned up, take her down the road. We've got her pulled out over here. Some pretty cool facts on this car. It's a true RS car. It is a split bumper car. It came that way. The guys, I can't prove it, but they were saying it came out of California, so that's kind of cool. Does have an overdrive transmission, cold AC. And the guy that had it was kind of a fanatic on fixing everything. So a lot of stuff works on this car. It is a crate motor, 350. I just decoded it. Power steering, power brakes. This should be a good test drive. I'm gonna start it up. We're gonna look around it. I noticed right off the bat, looks like they repainted the front. You see the fenders don't match perfectly. The back here, the clear coat's kind of messed up. You can hear it, a little oxidized. But like I said, a lot of stuff works on this car. It runs, it drives great. Does have an overdrive tranny. I think it's that time. Let's go for a ride. But take a look around this car. The door panel looks great. Definitely looks like that's been replaced. I love the peanut butter interior. The brown just looks so fresh. It really does. Everything's nice and clean. It'd be sweet if somebody repainted this car black on the outside and had this interior. But everything looks so nice. The console looks good. So nice, so nice. Do got the face of the radio in the office. We're gonna go ahead and start it up. Well, give her a little gas. Does start up pretty easy. Sounded like it just floated out a little bit. I had to give it a little gas that time. On the cold start, it was immediate. Let's go ahead and try some stuff. You've seen in the beginning of the video, the windshield wipers did work. Look, they're not even working now. They might be getting hung. I just opened the... Let me look. Let me look. Well, old car's giving me a fit. They were working. Let's see if they work later. Horn does work. We're going to check the gauges and stuff as we ride down the road. Showing 49,000 on the miles. Let's go ahead and try the AC. He said that did work. Drags down on the motor a little bit. It's pretty cold already, so that's cool. Looking around on the gauges, I don't know if the temperature's already up that high or not. It hasn't been running very much. Voltmeter's worked as well, and I believe our gas gauge works. Like I said, I'll keep trying the windshield wipers. I'm not sure what that was about. It did work perfectly fine a minute ago, so could be a switch going bad. Try not to hide anything. That's why we're real, guys. Let's go for a ride. All right. Take off down the road here. It's kind of funny about them windshield wipers. They were working so good just a second ago. I'm just gonna have to look and see. I did open the hood right after that, so I'm wondering if it was just something to do with that. I'm just trying to get them to work. We'll pop it open when we get back. I'll look and see if a wire came loose. Could be anything. See how she drives. Felt like a little bit of a shift kit in there. This thing, the steering is nice and tight and it feels very smooth. We're not pulling to the left or right going down the road, so actually driving pretty good. And it does have an overdrive transmission, so you should be able to run 80 mile an hour, no problem. Speedo's coming up. We're actually doing 50 right now. RPMs are pretty low. Engine temp's right at 180, which is about perfect. Push the lighter in, let's see if it works. Suspension feels pretty good. There's a decent bump in the road back there. Whoa! Shoot out at me and burn my carpet. Don't do that. Landing on a paper mat. This thing does work, but it comes flying out like a Pop-Tart. You gotta be careful with that. It didn't actually burn none, but it was close. It was like smoldering red. I hear my turn signals clicking and the lights popping up on the dash. We got an inspection sheet where we can run around the car and check the tail lights, turn signals, headlights. We normally don't get into work any of that stuff. If it's a bulb, we fix it, so that's not a big deal. No, there's a guy behind me. He's tailing me. I know who he is. He's messing with me right now. This thing drives great. I really think it'd be a good idea if somebody painted it black, because the paint job's not perfect on it. You could redo it and make it the same color, but black with this interior would look awesome. Keep trying them wipers. I'm gonna pop the hood and check that out, see what's going on. It's bothering me. All right, just pop the hood up here. I got the windshield wipers on. There we go. It's our connector. All right, back in action. Let's cut them off now. There's no rain out here. Get y'all some driver's seat action here. Looks like our engine temp's right at 185. Voltmeters up to 14 still. Gas gauge has been floating around right under 3/4 of a tank. Most of the time in every test drive that I do, a lot of people think that I floored. I do not at all. I do about half throttle to 3/4 of a throttle on every car. This one being pretty much stock, the motor it's on the stock side as a 350. It hasn't been built much on the reliable side in my opinion. It's got a good sound to it. The brakes feel awesome. They're not pulling to the left and right. Road's moving on me here. It does feel like a kickdown's hooked up. Let's try that again. Nobody's behind me, so I'm getting lucky here. I'll have to try it again on the next road. Oh, this thing's nice and smooth. The throttle feels great. There's a big bump in this road, so we can hit it. Kind of test the suspension. That right there was a little bit over 3/4 of the throttle. Felt pretty good, so. Let's get it up to 30 and just a smooth running car here. All right, we're gonna pull back up. We're gonna pull back into the lot here. I'm gonna do an outside walk around on this car. That way you know the rest of it. I wanna tell you the whole story here. So we're gonna go around the outside, pop the hood, check the interior out, and go ahead and open that trunk up. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you don't mind, stick around and you do the walk around with me. We'll check the outside of this car. You can also check out my website, weMainbsite.com. I got 60 to 100 pictures of every car on there. Our whole inventory will be at weMainbsite.com. So if you have any questions, please check that out. Make sure the car's still available. Look for these videos that I do, because I do them every day. I try to get all the cars that we get in. It takes me a second to make these videos. Some people wonder why I can't instantly put them up. Well, almost 2 hours invested in every video, so we work from 10 to 5 every day, and most of the time I'm answering phone calls. But I appreciate y'all watching. If you don't mind, join us on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media outlets, and hit that subscribe button, because I post stuff like this every day. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks again.